Hello my lovely people and welcome to Owen's Mind, a light-hearted trip through the contents of my head and the world in general. It is Thursday the 19th of September, my name is Owen and this is what is on my mind today. So, hopefully you're all having a fabulous Thursday. Nearly the weekend, so for those of you at work, you're nearly there. Just one more day for most of you. I'm enjoying my week off, it's going pretty well so far. Last night, what did I do? Oh, last night I binged the last 3 episodes of Carnival Row, which I've been watching. So for those of you who don't know, Amazon Prime series, it's brilliant, really good world building. It's kind of set in Victorian London-esque kind of city, and it's mythical creatures who are treated like immigrants and second-class citizens in this world, and man has encroached on their lands and kind of, you know, through war, and we've forced them into the cities, but we don't really want them there, so... Orlando Bloom and Cara Delevingne, both brilliant in it. All the supporting cast, the whole cast is brilliant. The storytelling is great, the world building is great. So yeah, highly recommend it if that's your kind of thing. Got up early this morning, went to the gym, nursing a bit of a back injury at the minute, so I've had to sort of train around it. I train smart, so I work around it, and yeah, so far my Thursday's going pretty well. As usual, I've got 5 stories to talk about. They're all pretty good, upbeat stories. But before I get into that, I've got a couple of pet peeves that I'm going to move a little bit closer. So yeah, 2 pet peeves today, and I just want to get them off my chest. And these things have been around for ages and ages and ages, but it's just starting to grate on me a little bit. So number 1, to do with Facebook, and it is, we've all seen it. You get a post, and it'll be... some sad story, and it'll finish off with, I bet I don't even get 1 like, or I bet I don't even get 1 share, and it's usually like an animal with like weird markings on it, or it'll be a cat with like a blue eye and a brown eye. I bet I don't even get 1 like. It's like, oh my word, just stop it, please. I can't bear them, and I shouldn't get this wound up about something so minor, but it just really bugs me, because it's like, you know, some of them it'll be, for example, it'll be somebody who's done something amazing, or somebody who's got an injury, or somebody who's got some sort of physical disfigurement or something, and it's like, you know, I know I'm ugly, I bet I don't even get 1 share, and it's just like, it just feels like it feels confrontational. It's like a challenge. It's almost daring you to do it, rather than just saying, you know, this person, they are what they are. Let them know they're not alone. Just put something like that. You know, give them a like, let them know you're thinking about them. You know what I mean? Or that they matter, something like that. But this whole, I bet I don't get 1 like, or I bet I don't get 1 share, just bugs the hell out of me. I really, and it's like I say, I shouldn't get wound up about something like that, but it just really bugs me. Okay, so second one is basically that, but from an individual perspective, and it is those posts that people put up that fish. So they'll put like a sad face, and they'll go, and like so-and-so is feeling sad. Okay. So they don't tell you why they're sad, they're just feeling sad. They're feeling down. Because they want people to tear into the comments going, oh, hun, what's the matter? Sweetheart, what's the matter? Mate, what's up? And all this kind of stuff. And again, it's like, it's fishing for attention. You know what I mean? If I'm feeling sad, I usually don't want the whole world to know about it. If I'm feeling sad for a particular reason, I might want close friends or family to know about it. But this kind of fishing for attention just really grates on me as well. So that kind of thing, feeling sad, feeling down, and it's like, then all the comments will be like close friends going, oh, what's the matter? What's this? What's that? Oh, you know, just things. And like, well, if it's just things, then tell me, give me a phone, pick up the phone, give me a call. Just don't do that social media thing, because it just really annoys me. Anyway, there's my 2 peeves out of the way, so let's get into the first story today. So the first story today is from Daily Mail Australia via MSN. So this is, yeah. A disgruntled mother has slammed her fiancé on Facebook after he installed a chocolate safe in the fridge so that she couldn't indulge in her love of snacks. So this is Stacey Lowe, based in the UK, criticised her partner David Williams on Facebook after he installed a chocolate safe in the fridge to try and curb her love of treats. she posted this. So this is what it has come to. You buy a house together, have a child together, get engaged, you're planning a wedding and doing your house up, and this happens. Dave goes and buys an effing fridge safe because he's an a-hole and doesn't want to share his chocolate with me anymore. Anybody want him? Surely this is breakup material, right? So she posted that on Facebook, but a lot of people, 47,000 people on social media kind of commented, and a lot of them were like, this is actually a pretty good idea, you know. Somebody said, oh, it's going to curb me because I like to eat chocolate late at night, and it was like a great idea. And then somebody else was like, no, that I would. One said I'd burn the house down if my partner did this. Another one said I would smash that open with a baseball bat. But most people, and my general reaction was, you can get a fridge safe? How is this a thing? And apparently it is a thing. And she posted a link to it. It's by a company called Lockerbox, and it holds food, bathroom stuff, and medicines. The medicines thing I think is great because a lot of medicines now you do need to keep them chilled. But obviously, if you've got young children in the house, you want to keep it safe and in the fridge. And it's just literally, from the picture you'll see, it's like a salad box almost, but it's got a lockable compartment on it. So yeah, I hope that Stacey and David managed to work this out because it's kind of a minor thing. If you can't control raiding the fridge on a night and hitting the chocolate to a point where your partner has to lock it up, just don't buy it. Don't have it in the house. But yeah, I think maybe you caught her on a bad day. But yeah, so there you go. Fridge safes, they're a thing, apparently. Okay, second story. This one is from Sky News. This is brilliant. So Burger King removes all plastic from toys and kids' meals. So what happened was a petition was started by two young sisters, Ella and Caitlin McEwen they're called, who are 9 and 7 years old, and they started a change.org petition calling on Burger King and McDonald's to think about the environment and stop giving out plastic toys with the kids' meals. And 500,000 people have signed this petition. Brilliant. So Burger King, as a response, have said they're going to remove these plastic toys, which will save an estimated 320 tonnes of waste annually, and the plastic they would have used is now going to be used to create furniture in the stores and play areas and trays and that kind of stuff. It said its decision was part of a wider commitment to environmental efforts, but that the sisters' petition kind of spurred them into action, which is great. McDonald's, for their part, they've said that from next month it's going to give customers the option, when you get a Happy Meal with a plastic toy in, you can exchange it for a bag of fruit, and as of next year you'll be able to exchange it for like a book instead. So again, looking to cut down on that waste. They said as well as the rollout of paper straws, removal of McFlurry plastic lids and plastic from its salad bowls, McDonald's says it will reduce waste by 1,000 metric tonnes annually. Now the 1,000, don't quote me on, because in the article it looks like 10,000.5, but they've put the comma in the wrong place. So I'm going to say an estimate 1,000, it may be a lot more than that, so don't quote me on that one. Burger King is also installing these amnesty bins, so you can take in plastic toys and they will take care of it, they'll recycle it for you. And this is toys given away with children's magazines and stuff, so not just their stuff, which is brilliant. So twofold on this. Number one, power to the people. These young sisters saw something they didn't agree with, they set up a petition, 500,000 people goes, yeah, we agree with that. Let's see if we can do something. And the big companies paid attention. Now, like I say, they said they were already having these incentives happening. You know, they were already in the works to kind of cut down on plastic wastage and things. But the fact that this kind of got them moving again a bit faster maybe is brilliant. So yeah, it speaks to, you know, success. So these two sisters made a difference, companies are making a difference, it's going to be better for the environment. Because people will argue all over, you know, about climate change and whether it's true, whether it's not. It's true, science has proved it, but there's still some doubters. But when it comes to recycling, there's no argument for that. We shouldn't be using all the raw materials that we are. We should be recycling as much as we can. My one bugbear, not related to the story, but just in general, is it always comes down to the consumer to make a difference. It's always the last point. And you're kind of like, you know, people are like, oh, you're wasting all this single-use plastic. It's like, well, we go to the supermarket to buy stuff. That's how we get it. We don't have a choice. It's packaged in single-use plastic, so we have to purchase it in that. You know, change for me we need to do our bit, absolutely, as citizens, but it needs to happen higher up. It needs to happen at manufacturing. I mean, the car thing is a perfect example, because you get, you know, don't drive gas guzzling cars and all this kind of stuff, and don't drive diesels. It's like, that's what's available to us. I've got to get to and from work, I've got to get the kids to school, I've got to travel. If public transport is not available on where I live, I have to take a car. And at the minute, most of the cars on the market are petrol or diesel. Electrics are coming along, they're very expensive at the minute for the average person, compared to like a small family hatchback. And electric cars, again, their environmental impact when you come to recycle the batteries, which they've not quite got the longevity that a well-maintained petrol car have got yet, but they're getting there. So again, I just feel like the onus needs to be higher up. It needs to be on the people with the money and the technology to actually improve it before it gets down to us and it's all left to us to kind of sort it out and us to make choices. Because we're limited in the choices we can make based on what is available to us as consumers. So that's my thought on that. But just on this story, brilliant. Two young sisters wanted to make a difference and did. The end. Perfect. Okay, story number 3. So this is from The Sun via a New York Post article. So women are getting Botox and fillers to cure their resting bitch face. Is that a thing? I guess it is. So yeah, this is in this article. Dr. David Schaefer, a New York-based plastic surgeon, double board certified plastic surgeon, medical director of the Schaefer Plastic Surgery and Laser Center in Midtown, said these procedures are to help the natural sourpuss expression and are becoming increasingly common, and he gets several requests for it every week. And he says they may not always use the words resting bitch face, but if I mention RBF, these women are saying, yeah, exactly. So this is now a thing, and they say to achieve the look, the doctors use techniques like injection of fillers and into the face, and sometimes Botox. And the procedure takes 10 to 20 minutes, costs between £400 and £4,000 with a proper doctor, depending on the number of shots you need, and it typically lasts up to 2 years. Why is this happening? Girls, you're beautiful. Just don't, you know. My resting face. Everybody has a horrible resting face, and if you don't believe me, look at your passport. When you go for a passport photograph and you've got to take a picture and you've got to sit there expressionless, that is your resting face. That is how you look a lot of the time when you're not aware of it. When you're just sat doing a general task or eating or something and you're not engaged in conversation and expressing and emoting and smiling, and when you're just kind of sat doing nothing, that's how your face looks. Look at your passport and say, that is you 90% of the time. And yeah, it's not the prettiest, it's not the most handsome, but it's, you know, it's just a resting face. And I think the article kind of goes into it a little bit, but it's been ascribed to the increase in selfies and social media and Instagram and celebrities posting perfect pictures, and you know, they're always looking beautiful or handsome, and you know, it's society as on a wide scale has got this kind of, you need to kind of aspire to this perfection all the time, and it's like, yeah, but these celebrities and that, a few of them have been brave enough to admit, look, I might take 40 or 50 pictures before you see the one I post on Instagram. I didn't just click and that's it, that's the one that goes up. It's like, no, I took loads of them, I went bed lighting, all this lot. So yeah, I know it's easy for me to say, particularly as a guy, because this is more a female thing. Guys have a bit of pressure, but not nearly the amount that ladies have and girls have to look a certain way and act a certain way, and yeah, this perfect image. So, you know, a massive upsurge in plastic surgery to cure resting bitch face, or just your resting face if it's not deemed pleasant. It's just, the mind boggles. You know, just why you would spend £4,000 for something the last 2 years just to, so you've got a less sour looking face, and like, it's just resting. Your face is just resting. It's fine. You know, I don't ever look gorgeous. So for people who say, well, you know, when my face rests and that, yeah, but when you, as soon as you put a person in front of you, your face moves. It's animated. It lights up. The only time you're going to see that resting bitch face, as it's a horrible term, isn't it, is when you're perfectly still and probably by yourself, because when you've got other people around you, again, you're expressing, you're probably happy, you're smiling. So it's that passport photo look when you're just completely zoned down. So yeah, let's hope this, things do not step on further from this, and there's something else that you're expected to improve or tighten or alter. Anyway, moving on. Story number 4. So, this is from CNN. The US Navy has finally confirmed that UFO videos are the real deal. So, okay, just to be aware. A UFO, the US Navy has confirmed, does not mean aliens. It means exactly what it was originally meant to mean, which is an unidentified flying object, an object which is in the air and they do not know its origin. They cannot look at it and say, right, that is a hot air balloon, that is an F-16. It's unidentified. Okay, so there's 3 clips in these declassified military videos that have been released, and they were released between December 2017 and March 2018, and it's old footage from 2004, and it was released to the Stars Academy of Arts and Sciences, and they're now referred to, according to Navy spokesperson Joe Gradisher, as unidentified aerial phenomena. So they don't use UFO anymore because they know that as soon as you say UFO, people are going to go, oh, aliens. Like, no, just unidentified. So now it's a unidentified aerial phenomena. So yeah, they've released this footage. You can see it on the website, and it is literally just something you can't identify moving erratically. Yeah, so there we go. They've kind of, the people in tinfoil hats are going to go, yeah, finally, proof, we've indicated. Like, no, you're not, you're still crackpots. It's just simply saying, yeah, the objects in this we cannot identify, and we cannot put a name to it and say, well, this is this and this is this. So there you go. However, they've said that they're now, the Navy's kind of new transparency is because they want trainees to report incursions they spot in airfields and airspace which might threaten pilot safety. And now with increasing amounts of drones being used and things being flown over areas they shouldn't be, they want to encourage people to kind of report it, whereas previously they may have shied away from it because they didn't want to be thought of as, crazy, or because they'd seen a UFO. Now it's this unidentified aerial phenomena, and hopefully that these frequent incursions into training ranges by unidentified aerial phenomena, they present a safety hazard, obviously for people at the airfield, their aircraft in the sky. So they need reporting. People need to know that these things are up there, but they don't want the stigma attached to like going, no, he saw an alien, crazy. It's like, no. So there you go. That's story number 4. Finally, okay, this is a little sweet one. So from the Huffington Post, Caramel the squirrel has been fitted with prosthetic wheels. So this is Caramel the squirrel. Had to have the paws surgically removed after he was caught in a trap, which happened near Batman in Turkey. And yes, I said that right. There is a town called Batman in Turkey. How awesome is that? So yeah, and this is according to a Turkish newspaper called the Daily Sabah or Sabah. Although squirrels without their limbs have a slim chance of survival in the wild, this one is being taken care of at the Istanbul Aydin University, where orthopedics built Caramel a set of prosthetic wheels to replace the missing front paws. Just a little sweet story. It's a squirrel. And they could have easily just gone, it's not your day, mate. But no, they thought, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can help this creature. It's a creature that's got as much right to be here as we have. Let's help it. So they fitted it with, it's like a little harness that goes around it and 2 wheels. And apparently if you watch the video, it's a little unstable at the minute. It's getting used to it, but it's now at a stage where it can feed itself and it's walking around, and hopefully Caramel will have a long and happy life wheeling about. Yeah, in this university. So I don't know if it was more to see if they could do it. Apparently this is the first time prosthetics have ever been fitted to a squirrel. So yeah, Caramel's a world first. A world first bionic squirrel, can we say? So there you go. Excellent. So that's it, guys. That is my 5 stories for today. I hope you found them amusing. So tell me what you think. If you got any pet peeves, if you have, put them in the comments. Leave your thoughts below. These were mine. They're not necessarily important. They're not necessarily right or wrong. They're just what was on my mind today. So until next time, Have a good day.